Hey everyone, and welcome to the first edition of Terraria Direct. In today's presentation, we're going to show trailers for upcoming mods or updates full of exclusive information. What you just saw was a glimpse of the next major update from the Fargo team, Fargo Soul Mod 2.0. In this exciting update, you'll notice a reimagining of old content, bringing Fargo's right back up to modern modded standards. Alongside this, Fargo's Mutant mod has received an overhaul. Changes made to the quality of life systems will result in a more polished, interesting, and engaging experience. This first announcement barely scratched the surface of what's to come from the Fargo team this update. And if you want to stay updated with news and sneak peeks, make sure to join their Discord server.
Thank you, Chippy. With our first announcement out of the way, let's get to the headlines.
Walk the line between what was and what will be. Shape your destiny through the depths of darkness.
Enter an adventure of dark mysteries and discover what lies ahead. Spread the darkness upon the land through dreadful solution, creating the dread biome, and the sanity of any wandering Terrarian is slowly consumed into dust. And discover a small temple of a cult blessed by blood and fire. Tread carefully, for there are dangers that will challenge you for trespassing on their sacred ground. Once you defeat a mighty boss here, free a lycanthrope and he shall join you in battle with a customizable fighting kit of your choice. Experience a new class called the Artist class, where you fight your foes through drawing and imagination, featuring weapons like the Sporecraft, Magma Formation, Royal Stinger, and the Astronomical Genesis. Adventure would also be nothing without unique weapons from Terraria's classic classes, such as the Arcane Knife, Rubescent Rhinestone, Cursidor, and the Apothean Wristblade. Find all of this and more in the latest update of Fractures of Penumbra, coming soon.
Hope you're enjoying so far. Next, watch this.
What you just saw was the new Secrets of the Shadows update, the Cities of Soot and Ash. What do you think? The update is multiplayer compatible and adds 2 new biomes for you to explore. In the Abandoned Mines, players will dive deeper for new content with new items, enemies, and the Excavator, a new boss that lies dormant deep within the mines. Those who keep going down may find the Sanctuary. No spoilers! Okay, let's see what the next team has in store.
Next up will be the content creation section. This section is made for everything related to Terraria modding that isn't a mod or a mod update. For today's event, we only have one announcement of this kind, but expect future editions of the Direct to feature other projects. Let's get started.
Prepare to face the Infernal Eclipse.
Infernal mode. Known for being Calamity's hardest difficulty and one of the hardest difficulties across modded Terraria. However, like many other mods, it seriously lacks in its ability to be played with other mods and with other players. This changes now. Introducing Infernal Eclipse of Ragnarok. Infernal Eclipse of Ragnarok is a mod pack that is entirely focused on creating a consistent ultra-modded Infernum experience with many major Calamity expansions, but also other famous large content mods such as Thorium, Secrets of the Shadows, and Consolaria, while keeping a focus on overall multiplayer compatibility as well. As part of this, the team behind this pack has ensured all different mods in the mod pack work together smoothly while keeping that classic Infernum feel. Bosses from the other mods have been re-tiered and rebalanced so that they properly fit into Infernum's boss order. All weapons and accessory upgrade paths have been combined so they flow naturally together, and all non-Calamity bosses have been given their own Infernum intros and relics. Over 100 pages of weapon and accessory balance changes across Vanilla, Calamity, and the other mods within the pack have already been made. Custom weapons have also been added to bridge gaps across content mods and weapon classes across mods that have been consolidated to provide a better experience. These changes should further spice up the Infernum experience for those players who have already experienced all the mods in the mod pack. Now, an epic journey awaits you in Infernal Eclipse of Ragnarok. The question remains though, do you have what it takes to conquer this challenge?
We hope you enjoyed this presentation. The next trailer will be our last announcement of the day. Thanks to everyone for tuning in.
Hello everyone, I'm Pluto, and I'm here with 3 of my developers, Omega, Dovahkick, and Feldy, to discuss some of the features added to Macrocosm 0.1.1 update. One of the biggest criticisms that Macrocosm has received is that it adds almost no content to Terraria pre-moon, and we wanted to tackle this issue by introducing a large array of machines for automating tasks like mining and crafting. The foundation that this update adds, with its surplus of machines, will be expanded upon in future updates, especially those concerning other planets.
Machines will be added across and beyond vanilla progression, with technology growing stronger and more advanced as you progress through the game. To allow players to interact with and place wires early in progression, Macrocosm has added rubber trees to generate in the jungle biome, rubber being a resource used to insulate and craft wires. Weaker wrenches and other tools will also be made available using basic resources.
With the addition of Lion's Fluid Library mod, Macrocosm is now introducing oil and rocket fuel as tangible liquids, and pump jacks to allow players to harvest oil from the surface. In future updates, other fluids like tar, acid, and liquid methane will be added to other worlds in our solar system.
The final major addition of this update is space stations. Players will be able to launch unmanned rockets to deploy a space station in orbit around Earth, creating a miniature subworld of their own to build in. Later, space station will be given more progression-oriented purposes and can be constructed in orbit around any planet or moon. More machine-based updates will be added in the future as more worlds are released, and we cannot wait to show you what else we have in store for the moon before moving on to developing Mars. For now, we wish you the best of luck in your space and tech-based adventures.